Okay, so welcome to this second onboarding video. I'm just going to run you conceptually through what's going on with the Magic Boards. Now, the Magic Boards essentially is where we are doing work in the business. We've got our processes, we've got our results, and this is one Magic Board. And as you go along and do the work, tick, 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 we're going to get the results, tick, tick, and this is a Magic Board that is completed. And these are going to be held in your home screen. And when you log in, you'll be able to see the work of Magic Boards, but it won't be in this particular form. It'll be in a list of Magic Boards. And this will be one, there'll be another one down here, another one down here. And when you click on this link, it opens up into here. When you click on this link, it opens up into here. And that's your home screen. So these are the ones that are being worked on, the ones that are being run. And so you can think of these as running boards. And these are where you will be active and actually getting things done. And you'll have a little process here. You'll be able to see the bar, how far things are along. But the question then might come, well, how do I get a board to be running? And essentially what we're going to need then is some kind of library. And these could be basically a blank library. So it's going to have a blank process and a blank results. And when you click run, it's just going to bring it across into the running boards. And you'll see it there, and then you can go ahead and do it. So you can also have a library with things that have already been designed by you. Let's say that this one's got 3 processes and 3 results, and these processes give these results. They're heavily linked, but we're going to run that every week. And so once a week, I'm going to click run, and it's going to come across and appear in my home screen. Now, there's one more concept that I want you to capture here, and that is that the improvements to a board will happen out here in the running. So let's have a look. So we've got our home and I've got our library. Now let's say that I've got my weekly design here and I'm going to run it. And now I actually make some improvements. I'm like, oh, we're going to make an improvement there. And we're going to end up now with 4 processes and 4 steps. And this actually gets a better result than this one here. We don't want to use that one anymore. And typically what that means is that you've got to remember to go back to this one and improve it. But we don't want that because that's hard. And what we actually want is the ability to save this back to the library. And what it will do is copy this entire Magic Board, all of the steps and all of the things, and bring it across back into your draft library. So you might want to just review it. Is there anything that needs to be changed before it can be moved across? And then we can move from our draft library into our active library. And this will then give the ability to next week run it and have my new and improved board as the one that gets run. So we've got a couple of things here in our overall review of using this. Number one, the work is going to be done on our running boards. We're going to be able to see our running boards on our homepage. We're going to be able to run and make an active board from our library. And when we've got improvements to one that we've worked on, we can save it back to the library. It's going to come into draft, and then I'm going to move it across to the library, and then I'll be able to run it for next time. So a number of concepts here. When you come to our next video, you'll see this in the actual software, but I need you to get this conceptually about what's going on. A Magic Board that's running is where we do the work, but the library is a series of templates of the work to be done. You can kind of think of it like a conveyor belt. The library is the blueprint for the conveyor belt, and then the active ones is having the conveyor belt working to get things done. All right, thanks so much for joining me on this conceptual training, our second in the onboarding series. I look forward to seeing you on the third one where we'll run through how to do this in the actual software. See you then.